is a special and amazing clinician and physician, and it's because she works from her heart. She's wicked smart. She's one of the doctors that all the other physicians send their complicated people to help figure out what's going on. But beyond that, she really works from her heart. And that's why she's been a magnet for so many people across the entire Pacific Northwest. She has patients that come to see her from all across Oregon, Washington, Montana, Idaho, Alaska, Hawaii, and they keep coming back because they're not only getting good medical care, but they're connecting with a person who truly cares about them.
I have had quite a few physicians over the years, and so has Mark, and we've never experienced a doctor or a practice that's been so caring and loving towards their patients and really gives it their all. They've gone above, her whole staff go above and beyond the call of duty and what's expected. And we couldn't have asked for a better doctor, especially with such a devastating disease and diagnosis, to care for our whole family.
Well, I've known Dr. Goslin a long time. She was sort of unique as a neurologist when I first met her. You know, neurologists are really smart. They're the smartest doctors around. And they tend to be very heady and not so emotional and not so connected emotionally with their patients. But Kim was very different. She connected with her patients loved her, and that was the first thing I noticed about her.
Dr. Goslin's depth of knowledge, her smarts, her expertise, that's recognized by one and all in the ALS community. But the intangibles are what set her apart and make her so special. She is so calm and empathetic, a very, very thorough communicator, but a gentle messenger.
Dr. Goslin would come and visit my mother in a care facility since my mom was on a ventilator. And she would periodically make house visits to her, or facility visits to her. And when she would come into the room and see my mother, first thing that she would do, she would touch her face. Oh, it makes me house. And my mother loved it. Give my mother so much happiness.
You know, Dr. Goslin, she's just so caring about her patients. I mean, she really always is going above and beyond, and I'm just amazed how she will still, she's so connected and so caring. She'll be checking her box when, her message box, and making calls even when she's out of the country, going across town, going into the hospital. But yeah, she just has this really strong connection and is just so caring about people.
The memory that really sticks out in my mind about Dr. Goslin was really our first interaction. Harper had gone through a series of tests to rule out all the things that he needed to rule out. And finally, the neurologist who we were seeing at the time pretty much gave us the diagnosis and then said that he was referring us to Dr. Goslin. We were forced just to leave the office and kind of go about our days. That Saturday was actually our baby shower for Nari. And that morning, we were really feeling depressed, and it's all very bittersweet. And we get a call from Dr. Goslin on a Saturday morning, and we were just so blown away that she would take the time out of her weekend to call. When she talked to us, she said, I don't want to leave you this entire weekend without connecting. And it was so meaningful to us because it felt like she was immediately taking us under her wing, and we felt cared for, and we didn't feel as terrified and as alone as we were feeling that morning. And she just gave us all of a huge amount of hope just in that 5 or 10 minute call. And we went on to have a really great baby shower.
Kim's just such a hard worker. That's evident every time we go to her office. I mean, not only for our own concerns, but just watching her essentially hustling every single day to provide the best care for people.
I think we always knew that a multidisciplinary clinic was the best type of clinic for ALS patients, a one-stop shop where they could see many different services in one afternoon. But to pull that off is really difficult.
Providence didn't initially set out to create an ALS center. It was truly the passion and dedication of Kim Goslin, pulling team members together from all the different departments of Providence so that coordinated multidisciplinary care could provide the best support for families in our community.
She and Lance just hit it off in terms of saying, this is what we need to do. Finally, she and Lance just said, okay, Monday afternoons, I'm just going to schedule Monday afternoons for ALS patients, and you come on over and I'm going to see if I get a PT or OT to come and we'll have an ALS clinic. And that, as I remember, is the way it started.
It was truly her drive and dedication and enthusiasm to care for people that made people want to be a part of it.
In spite of her packed schedule, all of the outside commitments she has, professional obligations, I never once at an appointment felt like she had to move on to something else. If I did send in a question on my chart or left a voicemail, the response was always in a timely manner. Just a very, very unique individual. She was always there for all of us.
How incredible she is and the role that she plays in, at least that she plays in our life. And I know that she plays in other people's lives.
Dr. Goslin, thank you so much for everything you have done for us in the last 18 months. You and your staff have been great to us from diagnosis on. I'm happy to see that you are retiring in good health. Please have a good time playing with the ponies. Best wishes, Mark.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. We're going to miss you.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin, for the wonderful care that you gave my mother. You gave her hope. You had such caring touch with her. She lit up when she saw you. I can't thank you enough.
Dr. Goslin, I just want to thank you so much for your years of service, for all you've done for our family and for all those families that are dealing with this horrible disease. You have a way of easing the pain of people who go through this, and I thank you for that. Thank you for easing Steve's pain, my pain, and for all the people that you help.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Kim.
I want to really thank you for bringing ALS to Providence Portland Medical Center and providing such leadership and passion and letting me be involved. It's been a career changer for me. It's extended my career. It's made my career much more personal with patients. So I really thank you for that. And I thank you from the thousands of ALS patients that you've helped.
So thank you, Kim, for all the teaching and mentoring you've done for me. I know me and the patients and the nurses and the whole team here at the Providence ALS Center will miss you a lot, but we wish you the best in your retirement.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin. Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Thank you, Dr. Goslin.
Kim, you've been my colleague throughout my entire journey with the ALS Association. Together, we've worked to create healthcare and systems and supports for families living with ALS. I don't know what I'm going to do without you, but I still have your phone number. So I'm going to call on you, and I'm going to miss you terribly, but I also am excited for the next adventures in your life. Thanks, Kim.